All right, so we left off at right here. We're just going to keep on moving. One of the things I want to make sure I do before I cut video is stay in the exact same spot, not do anything. But in case anybody is wondering, if I did happen to do something, I do still have the statistics, so you would know if I had died. If you go to deaths, total deaths, nothing. So, but we'll know for sure, obviously, with that. But either way, it makes more sense to just... if I keep yawning, I swear. It makes more sense to just stay where I'm at. Honor system. That way I don't have to open that up every single time. Alright, so I gotta kill 7 of these guys and kill the boss. The boss is in the cave, so I should probably just go to the cave and kill everybody in the cave instead of doing all these guys outside, because that's not getting me anywhere. I also just leveled up, so I got my hands on Ferocious Bite. So I actually can do some cat form combat here, which is probably what I'm going to prioritize now, because it's just a much faster way of killing things. You see how easy that was in cat form combat? So that just makes the most sense to me to go for it that way. If I'm low energy, it kind of sucks, but I don't take a lot of damage, and it's a little bit more fun to use too. So just taking a break from spamming the same button and actually doing something a little bit different and using cat form combat is actually going to make a big difference with this Ferocious Bite, so that's going to help me out a little bit. But I also take a little bit more damage because I'm always in melee, so that makes a difference as well. So I just have to watch out for every little bit of damage that I do take. Come on, man. Let's go. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah, that's not really as fast as I want it to be. Honestly, that's not great. It could be a lot better. This might actually still be the best way to kill his Wrath. Like I mentioned, I'm going to spec into balance. I can't use talents, but I can spec. So I'm going to go for balance so I have some more ranged abilities to kill him while they're locked down with the Entangling Roots. I think that's going to make a really big difference. Worst case, if I take too much damage no matter what, I will switch up my approach and I'll go Guardian probably. I could even go Resto. I would do a lot less damage, but I'd keep myself healed because I could have stuff like Rejuvenation on me at all times, which would make a big difference. So I've never done an Ironman as a healing class, but it's definitely a doable thing. Like 100% a doable thing. So, man, I actually saw a player, but they're from a different realm. Is this guy on my server? No, none of these people are probably on my server. I think this is the guy who died. No, it's not. I saw him earlier, though. So I'm just going to kill this one real quick. Like I said, you can't use other players to help you, but I've taken all the health off this guy. He hasn't, so this is all me. You just can't, like, group up with somebody and ask them to help you. That's the issue. I need to kill workers. Can I get this one to come over here? Yeah. He's going to help me anyway. Whatever. It's 1 or 2 times is not a big deal. You can't do it consistently. So that's the thing. You can't do it consistently. I'm really wondering when this is going to start really turning a gear and getting difficult. I mean, I'm starting to feel it a little harder, but still, even to now, it's not a huge deal. So I'm curious how much more difficult it can get. And on top of that, I've been wondering how another challenge I was thinking about doing, because I talked about doing, you know, like wrong gear or no gear. What if I did wrong spec? And what I mean by wrong spec is, okay, I'm a druid, right? Let's say I'm spec'd into balance, but I'm only allowed to be in cat form. So being spec'd into balance literally does nothing for me other than give me abilities that I can't use because I have to be in cat form. Or I spec into feral and I can only use regular druid abilities and none of my feral cat abilities except for stuff like prowl or something like that. And I thought that was kind of a cool idea as well. So that might be another challenge idea that I have that would be fun to try out. A complete off-spec run where I'm not allowed to use the right specialization. I think that would be actually a lot of fun to try out. So I would definitely try that sometime. I mean, if I can prove that I have the ability to, I suppose, just be able to get all the way to 60 with so many different revolutionary, strange ways that nobody's thought about before, I would love to do it on a consistent basis. So that would be a ton of fun. Here comes Kyle the Frenzied. I need to figure it out. By the way, this guy Kyle the Frenzied, this wolf, inspired my first ever World of Warcraft character. I named him the Frenzied. It was a hunter that I named that. And I still have the character, or I logged on. I went into like trial mode and I logged on to the character recently. I need to get like far enough ahead of him before I drop this. I logged onto the character recently. And like looked at all the stuff. I have a whole bunch of stuff that doesn't exist in the game anymore, locked on an account that no longer has a subscription. And one of these days I'm going to take them and I'm going to transfer them over to my current account, because it would be really awesome to have all that stuff. Like really, really awesome to have all that stuff. So one day for sure I'm going to do that. Let's go turn in all these quests. I've got this one finished up a while ago. Now I'll do the well. I got this one over here, which I believe was the swoop quills.
Well met.
I was correct. I'm going to level up again. I got bear form now. So if I need to take a hit, I can get into bear form. And
What brings you here?
turn this one in. And I'll be about halfway through level 8. But I'm only receiving 2 quests. I think I'm getting another one from this guy who I'm about to turn this one into. Yeah, he'll give me another one. That's the one where I follow the wolf, though. I'd prefer not to do that right now. Oh, I got this. Okay, that's big, so I got a gear upgrade there. I need to sell... Okay, there we go. I was going to say, I need to sell my stuff. I'm going to keep both of these things. And it'll get me some money later.
Just the thing for you.
Sell all this stuff, so I have over a gold worth of stuff. That's nice, at least. 132 is the number. Turn this in, and then we're going to go cleanse this well. And I'll probably go to that one next, and then have to go over there. Doesn't the quest take you up there? I want to say it does, but I'm not sure. Let me see if this quest exists. Did he let me take the quest or no? No, there's no quest available yet. There's probably a level requirement on that one. Alright, well, let's go this way then and cleanse the well. And then I'm going to wait on this Restless Spirit one, because that's all the way up there. I'm sure I'm going to have other quests that bring me up there later. Yeah, the Thunderhorn water well will. So let's just cleanse this one and then go to the next one after that. Will be the goal. I'm wondering, when I first go to a city for the first time, if there will even be trade chat on a realm like this. Like, does anybody even, like my problem with full population servers, and maybe I might like servers like this because the community will be a little bit better, but like full population servers are just full of bots spamming. It's just bot after bot after bot after bot after bot spamming some sort of service that they're offering so that they can get your money. And I'm wondering if if I get used to a server like this, legitimately, I might make more characters on new player servers if there are no bots. Because bots are really kind of, let's just say, hurting the community of the game in a big way. Oh, shoot. Stun them and get out of here. I put this on a better keybind. That's fine. So when I level up, I get Growl at 9. That's it. So I get Growl at 9. That's next level. So that's just taunt for bear form, just so you can tank a little earlier is the idea behind that. And Stalker and Cougar Claws. So now I'm going out here to find some Stalkers and some Flatman Cougars. I'm going to get level 9 here before the end of this episode. I only got, we're almost there. I have to go further for the Stalkers. These are just the regular wolves. One thing I do miss about this level scaling thing is you don't out-level specific parts of a zone anymore. Like you out-level a zone once you hit level 50, and then everything scales down. Or if you don't use Chromie time, you outlevel a zone. Once you hit level 31, you start to outlevel it. But I wish that the way it worked is like the old way. And if you use Chromie time, it goes all the way up to 50. But if you don't use Chromie time, I wish it worked the old way, like where you finish, like the prairie wolves were level 6 when I started. They should still be level 6. They shouldn't be scaled up to level 8 because I'm level 8. They should stay at level 6, and that way I don't have to be worried about those mobs, and I know that I outscaled those mobs. But if you use Chromie time, that would be the way they would make it so it always stays with you. I think that would be a much better way, because I think people would like that a lot better, because that's just how the game used to be. So it just makes more sense that way. Let's move my Growl over here. Now, question is, if I use it, does it activate bear form? No, I have to have bear form on. Okay, that's good to know. Now, Mulgore is a little bit of a dangerous zone as you get up there in level, because of the fact that there are a lot, and I mean a lot of beasts in such a small area. I mean, you see all these different beasts that could chase me at any point in time. I'm being smart with how I'm moving around to keep them off of me, but there are a lot of them, so I have to be super safe here. Come on, one more. Boom. Alright, so we're done with the cougars. We just need more stalkers. I see 1, I see 2, I see 3. I need more than 3. I need 5. I'll find more if I keep moving though. Oh shoot, I forgot these birds jumped at you. I'll tell you what, they do some serious damage though. Alright, there we go, and then let's kill this one. One thing that helps being a Tauren in a challenge like this too is you get great stamina as your racial. So, or it's not called great stamina, it's called endurance. But increases my stamina by 3, which actually scales with my levels. So it's going to be even higher and higher as time goes on. But that's going to make a big difference for me, because it's going to keep me more defensive. And then I also get critical strike, damage, and healing. And then Herbalism skill, that doesn't do anything for me. But I also get nature resistance. That's not going to be a big deal, but Tauren racials are solid for defense because they're built to be big and bulky. So I like that. I believe the other one that's built for defense is like... Who else is built for defense? I want to say Dark Iron Dwarves are for sure. They have nothing but defensive racials as part of their race. And then orcs. I think orcs have defensives other than their racial active. I believe they're all defensive as well. I'm gonna have to look into them. I know it when I play. I know what their active racial is. I know what everybody's active racial is. I don't know what everybody's passive racials are. Those are ones I actually have to keep in mind a little bit more. Do I do this one? No, I'm too far away. Let me do Thunderhorn Totem, and then I'll go cleanse the well. And then when I cleanse the well, I'll go up and do that Restless Earth quest as well. That'll be the goal. Anyway, I'm going to go turn in this quest. That's the next goal for us.